Piggery Hunter. Okay, so I wanted to show y'all a really quick tip. If you, I think I've made a video on this before. Sorry, I have a gross t-shirt on because I'm just at home and in my pajamas, and you know how it is. So anyway, yeah, so if you get like a new deck of cards and you want to cleanse them, and I did make a video on this before on my YouTube, but I'm just going to show you again. So I have these cards here, the Halloween Oracle. This is a real popular, deck by Stacy DeMarco. You guys know how much I love Oracle decks. I love Oracle decks more than I do Tarot. I like Oracle and Fortune cards. I'm still trying to learn how to use playing cards, regular playing cards. Anyway, the box is orange inside. It comes with this booklet. You know, pretty simple, to the point, which I like. It gives you a little bit of information on the card and how it, you know, how it breaks down in your reading. And here are the cards. This is the back of the card. It just has like Halloween little symbols, but the cards themselves are gorgeous. I'm just going to show you a few. Like, look at the werewolf. Isn't that a beautiful skeleton? Look at the graveyard. Look at the cauldron. Man, that's nice, right? These are big cards. You know, I know a lot of people talk about the card stock of it. Whatever. I don't care. It's a pretty thick card. I'm all about the artwork on it, which is, you know, I like. Look at the Ancestor card. But I mean, if it's a good deck, it's a good deck. Sometimes, look at the Black Cat. Sometimes there's some really nice cards that are really simple. They're my favorite. The Witches card. I have not used these. I've had these for a little bit now. I have not used these at all, so I want to use them now. Look at that beautiful card. I guess I'm going to end up showing you all the cards. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the apple. Vampire. Cardinal. Look at the Death card. The Mummy. Scrying. Dawn. The Owl. The Hearth. Eternal Love. The Spider. The Veil. Ghost. Forgiveness. Jack-o'-lantern. And the Underworld. There's a few cards here that I didn't show y'all, but I just wanted to show y'all the cards are just absolutely beautiful. And I don't know why I haven't done a reading with these. I'm not gonna say I have so many cards. I do have a lot of cards for myself. There are people who have many more cards. I don't know how many decks I have, but I have a good amount. And sometimes I kind of stick to like my favorite. And yesterday, I was doing a reading in the Coven, and I was using my Past Life cards by Doreen Virtue and Brian Weiss. This is another popular deck. I'm not going to show you all these, but this is another, this is the back of the cards. And the cards themselves have like photographs, which you guys know how much I love that. These are all about your past life. These are really great cards. I actually love reading these cards. I did, what I like about these cards is that I'm able to see what, like a glimpse into one of your past lives, and how that past life, how it affects your life now, you know, in this present time. So, like, you know, the Asia card that, you know, maybe in your past life you were Asian and you have a fascination with the culture, this and that. Atlantis card. I mean, let me tell you, there's a lot more to it than that. But the Native American card, phobias. That should be my number one thing. I have so many phobias. Medicine woman. Yeah, these are great, great, great cards. I really love working with these cards. One of my favorites. Another deck that I used last night was actually the first time I used these, and I've had these for some time now. Angels, Gods, and Goddesses. I've had these cards probably about maybe almost 2 years. Never used them. So this is the book, and this is the back of the card. And again, these cards are just beautiful cards. Look at the artwork on these cards. These were really, really good. Like I said, I did readings with these, and these were just really good. It's not so much about picking a god or a goddess for you. It has to do with what, like for example, this one, the Angel of New Life, an exciting new chapter in your life is about to unfold. So each angel or god or goddess represents something, and then of course when you read the message, you know, you can link it to what's going on in your life. I just wanted to share those two because I did use these two cards last night with my reading, and they were really good. So let me go back to show you what I was supposed to be doing. Okay, so whenever I get a new deck, I always cleanse my deck. There are certain things that I do. I don't do all of these. I do one of, unless I feel like, unless it's a deck that someone has given me and they've worked with before, then I do some heavy duty cleansing on the deck, making sure that I've read all of their energy off the cards, and then, you know, like I said, cleansing them, and then protecting my cards. Okay, so you can do the, you know, thing that a lot of people do, where they run their cards, like, you know, through sage or whatever, you know. But when you do this, like I've done this, I do one card at a time. So I pick up one card and I go through, you know, my sage or my frankincense, myrrh, whatever it is that you want to use for cleansing, okay, whatever. You know, there's a lot of different ones out there. So you can run it through, cleansing your cards one by one, or you can set your cards, like this is a plate, you can set your cards on a plate and put a circle of salt and other protecting herbs like sage, you know, or anything else that you want to put around, rosemary, whatever you want to put, but do a salt ring, and then you can put some around, or just salt by itself, and you can leave them like that for 24 hours, and that will remove any of the negativity, okay? You can also do the same thing with the salt on the plate, and you can place a crystal on top of your deck, okay? You can do that too. Or you can just place a crystal right on top of it, but you want to put it on at least a plate or something. I always suggest putting it like on a little bed of salt, or you want to go pick some rosemary outside, or you have some loose sage, put it on top. It's however you want to do it, okay? Another way that I like to do is use Florida water. I just put Florida water on my hands, and I just get a few cards at a time, and I just rub all my, you know, my hands on it, and I'll pick up more, and I do the same thing, okay? So, you know, obviously you don't want to put straight Florida water onto your, or any protecting spray that you make, or cleansing spray, straight on your cards, because then, you know, they'll get all whelpy and stuff. So I just do that. And, you know, especially like Florida water, it dissolves so quickly, so you want to rub it in your hands and get that energy going. Then you just pick a few cards and rub it through. Okay, that smells so good. Okay. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Okay, and the last little tip that you can do. Again, you guys seen this. This is one of my favorite ways that I do this. This is salt with dried rosemary, dried sage in here. And what is this? What is this? Something blue in there. Something probably I put in there to do some cleansing. So I just put my cards straight in there. And I just like you're marinating, you know, vegetables or whatever it is that you marinate. Okay. You can leave them like this overnight in the salt if you want, or you can just sit here and do whatever you're doing, watch the video, and just do this, okay? It's just salt, so it's not going to ruin your cards at all, okay? So just make sure you get everything out. Making sure you're getting the salt off. See, it does nothing to your cards at all. Okay, so you can definitely do that. I do this if I buy crystals, if I buy anything that I want to cleanse, I put it in my bag of salt. I mean, like I said, everybody is different. When I go to antique shops, the two things that I take with me now, okay, so one quick tip. If you are using this a lot to cleanse things, then yeah, after you feel that it has gotten pretty dirty, then you want to go ahead and throw this out. And then this will last you a good while though, I will tell you that. I've never, someone asked me that I shared this with, if I can open it up and put it outside and charge it. I don't know. I really don't know. I've never tried that. I just, you know, I use it for a while, and then when I feel that it's, you know, no longer any good, then I throw it out and I get another one. So this is what I've been doing now. When I go, because you guys know I go antiquing a lot, so when I go antiquing, I will put this in my purse and Florida water in my purse. If I buy something that I feel that I just have to have, but got a little strange feeling about it, I can just pull this out of my purse and stick it in here, providing it's, you know, big enough to fit in here. Like, because you guys know I buy little dolls, I buy, you know, like iron things like horseshoes or railroad spikes, or, you know, anything that's metal or iron or little dolls, just anything, or jewelry. You definitely can just put this in here and, you know, until you can get it home and cleanse it and do whichever you need to do to it. So I just wanted to share those little tips with you. I'm sure you guys already have your own method of doing it. I'm just sharing something that I do because I think it's super important that this stuff gets done. But anyway, I just did that to my cards. I just cleansed all my cards because I actually want to do a reading with these cards. These cards are just absolutely beautiful. And I was upstairs right now, well, earlier in my witchy room. I bought a bunch of stuff, and I was putting everything away. And so that's when I went over there to put something away at my the shelf that I have all of my tarot cards, and I just started looking out at all of them. Like, wow, I really have some nice decks that I really need to start using. But you know, you guys know, those of you who read cards, you find a particular deck you like, and you just like, I'm gonna go to Old Faithful. I'm going to Old Faithful. But yeah, I love collecting cards. You know, tarot, oracle, fortune, playing cards. Not all playing cards. Some playing, you know, like, it has to be like a specific ones. I just don't buy them just to buy them. But yeah, I mean, I don't just buy them to collect them. I buy them because I actually want to use them. And so these I'm super excited about. All right, guys, I just wanted to share that with y'all. I need to get back to what I'm doing. I'm just having a lazy day at home. I hope I don't have to leave the house at all today, because I am actually, I've been doing a lot of research and reading and stuff, and I really just don't want to leave the house if I don't have to. And it's a billion degrees outside, so. All right, guys, as always, love you all, and blessed be. Bye.